What's going on, guys? It's Just Huncho. Like always, if you like this video, make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. Hope you guys been doing well. So I'm actually going to talk about something that I find very important, and it's the problem with men today. And it's not all men. It's a huge tinge of men, a huge contingent of men, huge percentage. But when it comes to dating, it's pretty bad. The amount of men out here that have no riz, no frame, no confidence, no razzle dazzle, no ice in their spice, nothing. Like, they don't know the game is a lot. And I'm not just talking about people my age. I'm also talking about people in their 30s, in their 40s. They just can't crack the code. They don't understand how to really razzle dazzle, put some ice in your spice, or finagle something. And I would tell you how I know this. For those that would say, well, Just, how do you know this? How do you know this? The reason why I know this is because I've been working closely with a company that does speed dating, and I can tune in different rooms. This is online. I could watch videos of men in rooms with women talking and rizzing each other up for a few minutes. And the look on a lot of these women's faces says it all. And it's just like, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Where I am today, and that's because the people that I surround myself with, you are the sum of the five people you're around
Yeah.
most of the time. So I'm gonna give back to the people I care about and make my own charity.
Hey.
I'm gonna put myself second first, and then we're gonna big ball a brand on myself. But first, I'm gonna take care of everyone else. Like my
Nice.
family's gonna be taken care of.
The jumping the gun, saying this, that, the third. I am a firm believer of slow and steady always wins the race. Patience always wins the race. I know you have a level of excitement. You want to get stuff now. But with anything, it's always going to take time, and it's always going to be a process. I think a lot of people are just so ready to just get what they want now. But everything is a process. Some things that you want in life will take months, if not years, but you're still going to be happy at the end. You should be happy at the end. Everything is a journey. Like, even in movies that you watch, it's not just like, oh, the person just victory at the end. I mean, victory at the beginning. Victory always happens at the end. Movies are typically 2 hours, an hour and a half. You want to watch a movie, look at it from point A to point, I can't even say B because point A, point B is, a short distance. Let's say point A to point K, a long journey. It takes a long time. And it's the same with anything. It's the same with dating. It's the same. The woman that you want, although speed is important, communication is important. Yes, you have to let them know your intentions. But you can't just rush things. You can't rush things because they have to feel you. They have to be comfortable with you. You have to have that essence. You have to have that energy, like that positive energy in the air, like a can of Lysol, like where you just shoot out and it's like a nice scent in the air. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to bring that. And like with anything, that takes time. So patience is a huge element you must have. But not only just dating, but anything you're dealing with in life, the job that you want, the girl or the guy. There's a lot of men out here that just can't figure it out. And I have a passion for helping people. I have a passion for kickstarting people's lives and navigating them to the promised land. I want to be that person. They absorb my worldviews and my information, and they do something with it. They apply themselves, and they say, this is how I should be. This is how I need to act and perform. And don't rush things, like be patient. So patience is a huge asset to have. It's everything in life is a balance. You should absolutely be patient, but don't be patient to the point where you're waiting it out for a very long time. It should feel natural. When the time is right, you should know. You should know. So I want to change lives. This is why a huge reason why I became a YouTuber. I want to be the person. I want to be the spark to ignite the flame for a lot of people that's probably watching this video right now. How do I change? How do I perform and act when it comes to talking? This is a guess at this point, because 10, 15 years ago, I would say this is what women like, this is what women desire. But in the year 2023, it's such a sliding scale, I couldn't really pinpoint something that most women like. But I would like to assume that most women like a dude that's masculine in his essence, that's able to handle her problems, that's able to leave. It all depends on where she's at in her lives, because this is a video I'm not just making for my generation, but I'm trying to speak for the people that's in their 30s or 40s. But if she's like towards the end of her prime years, which is late 20s, she's at the point in her life where she's looking for a family. So it all depends. If she's my age, if she's in her early 20s, then she's looking for adventure. She's looking to do things, tour the world, go to different countries, maybe, or experience new things. And what I find attractive is being able to do that, show my woman different experiences through me. I want to be the portal, the gateway to her to do new things. I want to put her on a plane and we go to Cancun. I want to put her on a plane and we go to Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. I want to be able to do these things. So you have to understand the person you're dealing with. You have to really understand her and study her and see what she likes, see what upsets her. And you have to understand that women are emotional creatures. They react more on the emotional side and not really on the logical side. They don't think of like a math equation. Well, if 5 times 5 equals 25, then shouldn't this be the answer to the problem? You should never, I'm not gonna say never, but you should not aim to apply a logical mindset to a woman's world, because women don't really think more on the logical end of the spectrum. They think of more feelings, like, oh, I don't feel like doing this today. Well, I'll do this day. Well, he was kind of mean to me, so I'm going to talk to another person. So it's more of understanding their feelings, and it's just not, women aren't math equations. Women aren't on the logical end of the spectrum. So you need to understand is women love drama. You cannot be boring. If you're a guy and you're in the talking stage with a woman, try to be as interesting and provide some form of drama. It's like watching a movie and you know the ending to it. You wouldn't watch a movie you knew the ending to it. You just wouldn't. It's boring. A large reason why women leave men, good men, is because they're boring. You provide some drama. Do something that she's like, wait, what's going on? I don't know. Leave gray area. Don't make it so black and white. So I would say that's very important. Leave gray area. Be different. Do different things. Think outside the box. Have fun. Women love adventure, having fun and stuff like that. And think about it. If you're the only guy she's supposed to be talking to, let's say you guys are in a relationship, you're technically the only dude aside from family members and maybe a few of her friends, if you're one of them type of dudes who it's like, oh, she could have guy friends. You have to be a spark. You have to be lit all the time. All the time. In fall, summer, spring, winter, I just said like different seasons and different orders, but cool. You have to be different all the time. You can't just dry up. You have to always be, it's fluidity, situational, understanding your partner. So you have to be patient. You have to understand your partner. You have to provide drama. You have to be capable, because most women like a man that's capable of doing certain things. So if her tire breaks down, if her car breaks down and she needs to replace, her tire needs to get replaced, She would like to have a man that's capable enough to replace her tire. If her bag got stolen, she would like to have that peace of mind that a dude by her side will be able to protect her, get her bag back, and defend her honor. And that's the mentality of old. But again, we're in 2023, so a lot of things I'm saying is dated back 10, 15 years ago. And when I asked a lot of women what they would like, it's a sliding scale. They don't know what they want. That's the thing. It's not really a logical equation. It's like 2 + 2 = 4. It's just like, well, you know, I want a man that's like this, but like this, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know, I don't really know. Like, it's so fluid. It's crazy. Interesting. I, in a million years, would never encourage someone to lie to any person on any day of the week, on any planet. But I'm just saying, like in my previous video, I understand why men do it. Because if you really want a woman, and if your life isn't really that cool, if you really don't have that much stories, it's so much easier to just make it up as opposed to really living a complicated life that's full of stories and it's interesting and stuff like that. If you make it up and she's naive enough to believe it, so it's easier. So I understand why they do it. And I would never coach it, but it's your life. It's your life. Because you have to understand, if a woman is beautiful, she's going to have all the options in the world. She's going to have all the options in the world. Not in the world like millions of people. Like, please don't blow what I'm saying out of proportion. But I'm just saying she's going to have a lot of options. And it's like with a job. Like, why should she hire you? Why should you be the perfect candidate? She's going to hire the most capable person. She's going to hire the most capable person that ticks every boxes. And it's far much easier to tick a lot of boxes by just making shit up. And I would never encourage someone to lie. I believe you should go through life with complete honesty, and the person that will respect you will be the person that will respect you. It may not be the person that you want to respect you, but that's what honesty is designed. Because as much as women say they want a man that's honest, the second you're honest, it's like, it's a balance. It's either they really respect you or the respect is gone. Goodbye. So sometimes you have to just know the person you're dealing with. And sometimes words do have value and it's supposed to have value, but sometimes women just say things and they don't really mean it. And then once you're completely honest and upfront, the vibe changes, the way you look at them, the way they look at you changes, like everything. So it's very interesting. I would say be in your best behavior, look like a big G, get a chain, look nice, wear something fashionable, don't wear something that's low budget. Because women like to show their man off to other women, to create envy, to look cooler, better. That's what women like to do. Same thing as men. So it's not just a women thing. So look on your A game, smell on your A game, Make sure your hygiene is right, your hair, little things. It's the little things, margins. It's very important. Make sure you're at the best peak of your game. I would not say find someone at the club, because my woman would not be at the club. Any woman that's at the club, I would say do your research. I'm not gonna say it here, but I would say go to more social places, different social places, like the mall, maybe different stores where people go, thrift shops, and maybe the employees look good. Maybe they tick a lot of boxes for you on the physical end of the spectrum. And I'm only doing this video mainly for men because if you're look, there's no real such thing as a lonely woman. Unless you're like the scum of the earth, which I highly doubt anyone that's watching this video is. You have options. You have people that can, you have people you could talk to, mess about, flirt, blah, blah, blah. a lonely man is a man with like absolutely no options. I'm talking to the men out there that have no options, that's really struggling and that's trying to figure out like why. So I can't really advocate for women because women genuinely have options. And unless you've done pretty naughty things, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But I hope I gave some insight on a lot of women game and what they look for, what they like. Although I'm not a woman, so I might not be the best resource into what they're into. But I would like to think that's what they're interested in, because a man is supposed to be a shield. It's supposed to be the protector, protect and provide. And although, again, I have to emphasize we are in 2023, I like to think some of the principles of old age are still there. And they do the archetype for a man that most women look for is tall, strong, funny, charismatic, and loyal. and loyal. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I really want to help people, genuinely. I try to make these videos like as entertaining as possible, but it really crossed my mind on my last show on my online gig, the dating gig. I seen a lot of men with no frame, no riz, no razzle dazzle, no ice in their spice. And I'm like, yo, they don't know the game. I gotta educate. I gotta teach them. I gotta show them what's up. So if you like this video, make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button. I'll appreciate it so much. You guys have a good one. Peace.